Good afternoon, and thank you for choosing Teledata. I'll be your host, Rick Clark. Today, we are going to go over how to edit a user. So, as you can see in the portal itself, I'm going to be at User. You'd click on this, and then it's going to load your extension list. So, what I'm going to do is choose on my name right here, and then it'll bring me my profile information. So, as you can see here, first name, last name, login name is going to be issued by us, so you'll be able to access your own individual portal. Department or site, if you want to break these extensions down into specific departments or sites, you can. Depending on where this phone is located, you want to adjust your time zone to be accurate to your location. And then, as you can see here, directory options will allow this person to be included in a dial by name directory if you choose to put that on the auto attendant. Caller ID information is what the person you're calling is going to see when dialing out. Emergency caller ID is always going to be the phone number associated with the address. That way, in the event of an emergency, EMS knows where to find you right away. Dial planning, these are going to be all of your dial permissions. So you could do internal only if you want to grant them limited international access. You could do extension dialing only or video conference features only. So most of your users are going to have simple US and Canada. That way, you have all of your calling options right there. As far as answering roles, there are two types of answering roles. So you could have answering roles on the extension level. That would be if someone were to call this extension, what happens, as well as the phone number level if you click on phone numbers right here. So to edit these rules, you would just click the edit button. You would initiate a time frame for this rule to apply. So during open hours, how do you want this phone to ring? So you could do a do not disturb. So during this time frame, it's going to go automatically to voicemail. Call screening you're not going to use with such an advanced phone. Call forwarding always is just going to forward it to a different extension number or physical phone, as each extension comes with a physical desk phone as well as a web phone, you could use right on your desktop. You could also do this when busy, so that would be if you're on the phone with somebody and you want it to roll over elsewhere. When unanswered, that would be if you don't answer the phone and you don't want it to go to voicemail and you want it to roll over elsewhere, you'll have the ability to do so. And then another cool feature is if device is offline. So the system will recognize that the physical desk phone is unregistered from the network, whether that be a power outage, internet outage, whatever happened, it got unplugged. What we could do is have an emergency backup, so that way if your device ever goes offline, all of your calls will be answered on a forwarding device, say your mobile application. Another cool feature in answering roles, we could do simultaneous ring. So if you were to click this is actually going to ring both my desk phone as well as my mobile application. You could also have a simultaneous ring with a different extension as well if you need to, or have it ring to a different phone number. Just remember that phone number has to be on platform. It won't simultaneously ring an off-net phone number, say like an individual cell phone. Now, as far as voicemail, you're going to have all of your voicemails right here. You could choose to enable or disable the voicemail based on your needs. You could sort voicemail inbox by latest first. That's just going to be the most recent received voicemail is going to be played first, and then the rest of the voicemails are going to work their way back in chronological order. Announce voicemail receive time. The system's going to put a timestamp on that so you know when the voicemail was received. And then incoming caller ID, it's going to voice out the actual phone number that called you. So in the event you do have a vague phone number, vague message, or a bad quality call on your voicemail, you'll still be able to get back to that person without them addressing it in the actual voicemail. Operator forward, that would be if you want the caller to have an option to get back to a live representative. If they hit your voicemail, they would press 1 to do so, or 2 to leave a voicemail in your voicemail box. Basically, you would have, say, a front desk receptionist at your office handle this. So in the event they want to get back to a live person or transferred elsewhere, you put the extension you want them to get transferred to here. Number of messages is going to be how many messages are currently in your voicemail box. And if you would like, you could actually copy your voicemails over to a different extension. So this is a cool feature if you're going to be away from your desk, going on vacation, whatever the situation may be. You could actually copy all of your voicemails received over to a different extension. That way they could screen all your stuff while you're away and everything's being kept on top of. Data is going to be 10 megabytes. That's going to be around 36 messages in your voicemail box. If you have a lot of saved voicemails, this could accrue fairly quickly. So if you want, we can actually upgrade you to 25 megabytes at no additional cost if you find yourself running out of that space. greetings. Now, the original voicemail recording is going to be done right from your desk phone. But if you're in the portal, you don't feel like following the monotonous prompts of press 1 for this, 2 for that, so on and so forth, you could actually play the recording right here by hitting play. You could actually download the recording if you need to use it for later use. And then to manage, you would click on this. So you'd find the recording. As you can see, I only have one. It's indexed as 1, and the duration of the recording. I could actually download it right here and save it on my PC. And to edit it, I would click this button right here. So now you have 3 different options. So you have text-to-speech, and what this is a text-to-speech engine. We have 25 robots on standby. If you don't feel like recording your voice, we know a lot of people don't really like their recorded voice. All you'd have to do is just type in the message, hit play to preview. Now this voice is going to read the message you put in here. If you guys have something pre-recorded, all you have to do is just hit upload and then browse your computer for the file. And then to record, you would just give it a greeting name and then hit call me at. So this can be an extension on the platform that you're currently at. You could even put in an off-net phone number, say like a cell phone. The system will call you on whatever you put in there. It'll ask you to record at the end of the tone, and then all you'd have to do is just hit hang up and then save. Another cool feature we have is unified messaging. So if you want voicemail to email capability, you'll actually have the ability to view it in your email box, wherever that may be, Outlook, Yahoo, Gmail. And then you would choose which notification you want as far as that voicemail. So you could send with a hyperlink and brief hyperlink. That's going to bring you to a website that actually plays the audio file. Or you can actually have the audio file attached to your email when we send it. Leave as new is going to leave it as new in your voicemail box. Move to saved is going to move it to your saved folder in your voicemail box after sending the email. And move to trash is just going to delete it in its entirety after it sends the email to your email address. We also have voicemail transcription. You'll be able to enable or disable this. It is an added fee, so please let your representative know before you click this on. Send email when mailbox is full. That'll give you a notification if you're ever getting towards that 10 megabyte data cap. And then send email after a missed call. If you miss a call for whatever reason on your desktop, we could actually send you a notification to your email if it's more accessible that way. When you're done with your changes, hit save, and then you'll be good to go. As far as phones, this is going to show you all of the devices that are currently connected to my extension right here. So as you can see, I have my desk phone, which is going to be a Polycom VVX401. I have my Snap Mobile on my iPhone, and then I also have a web phone that I'm not currently logged into. I'll show you that on a later video. So to make changes to your physical desk phone, all you have to do is come over here to this gear icon, click yes, and now it's going to pull up a diagram of whatever phone you're currently using. And then you'll be able to edit these buttons to do exactly what you want. So you could do a line appearance or a shared line appearance, which would be multiple extensions able to pick up the same call if you want. User is going to be another extension on the platform. BLF standing for busy lamp field. If the person's available to speak, I won't read anything, but if they're on the phone, it'll read red on Polycoms. Yelinks, it's green if they're available. Red, it's if they're not available. Call parking is basically a hold button that anybody on the platform can pick up if you want to program that. Speed dial is just going to be an off-net phone number that you put in here. If you have any membership you're calling back, or you have a vendor you're consistently calling for the office, you'll be able to store their number right on your home screen, so they're one button away. Another cool feature is queue toggle. So if you're involved in a call group or a hunt group with multiple people, you can actually log in and out of your call groups. If you have to walk away to use the bathroom or take an important call on your cell phone, all you have to do is press this queue toggle button. Now you're logged out of the call group. You're not going to be receiving important phone calls that go to that call group. Another cool feature is the time frame toggle. It's essentially a day and night mode button. We implemented this for customers that hold odd hours. They don't have really set time frames. First person comes in, hits the time frame toggle. Now the phones are activated or routing to where they need to be during the day. Last person leaving, they hit the button again. Now it's going to nighttime answering roles, whether that be going to an off-net phone number, an auto attendant, or a person's voicemail box. Now, that's pretty much it for the Users tab. Leave comments below on the YouTube video if you have any questions, or if you want to request future videos, let me know, and I'll make sure I get on that. You guys have a wonderful day, and good luck with TDS Services.